I'm just so happy to be here. I love this space. I love it very much. So, this is Sounds of Awakening. Sometimes my heart is heavy laden. My mind is filled with guilt and shame. Yeah, if I could see with God's own vision, see peace instead of God is my loving mother, father, who blesses me time and again. Most of the time I just don't see it. I can see peace instead of pain. Key change. Here we go. I know that I am forgiven as I forgive those who curse my name. Forgiveness comes with how I see things. I can see peace instead of pain. And everything that happens to me works together for my good. If I can see the good in all things, I can see peace instead of pain. Yes, I'll see peace instead of pain. Key change! Here we go! Sing glory, glory, hallelujah. How wonderful my holy name. Now I can see with God's own vision, and I see peace instead of pain. Yes, I see peace instead of pain. Yes, I see peace instead of pain. Amen. Oh yeah, I usually play that song on Thursday nights when Jacqueline and Glenn get together for Herein Lies the Peace of God. I was really resonated with it though today, and again when Regina was teaching, because she told this story. I know that I am forgiven as I forgive those who curse my name. What a story, you know, and what a teaching. You know, that's certainly so powerful. So I am thrilled to be here with some wonderful guests and all of you wonderful folks. I want to just quickly get us to say hi to everybody that's here tonight, our guests that are here tonight. And let's see, I can't see everybody in the room, but I'm going to first say hi to Cameron and Ellie Kennedy. Are y'all here? I can't quite see ya.
Hi,
Hi, everyone.
everybody.
There you are.
Hi, Reverend Yolanda, Jacqueline, Regina, Connie, everybody. Thanks for having us back again this week, and I'm really glad to be meeting Adam as well. So
Oh
looking
yeah,
forward to it.
we're gonna have a great time. I'm so glad y'all are here. Well, we've become fast friends since last we met, so we are like so grateful to Jacqueline, Reverend Jacqueline, for introducing us, and thank you,
Hmm.
sweetheart Jacqueline. We really appreciate that. Um,
Yeah.
Now I want to just say hi to one of my dear, dear, dear friends. We'll give a proper introduction later, but I'm so thrilled to introduce to you my dear, sweet friend, Adam B. Shapiro. Hi, Adam.
Hello, my love. Hello, everybody. It's
Uh,
so great to be here with everyone, and it's so wonderful to see you. I miss you.
I miss you too. We haven't seen each other in
It's
two
been
and
a
a half
minute.
years or something. I don't
Been a
know.
minute.
All right. Well, we will come back and we'll talk all about everything that's going on with both of y'all. But first, I want to do another song. Uh, One of my favorite songs. If you begin to listen to me a little bit, you'll know that I love Sanskrit chants and chants in Punjabi and chants in Gurmukhi, and I love to mix them up with Christian hymns and different things like that. Um, Today, this one resonated with me a lot. It's called Waheguru Ji Kal Khalsa, and that is a greeting. It's a Punjabi greeting where people greet each other. It's a Sikh from the Sikh tradition where people greet each other with "I can see the light in you. The light in you sees the light in me," and I just think that's a beautiful, powerful greeting. To walk up to someone and say, I see the light in you, and you see the light in me. So that's what this is about. Wahe Guruji Kal Khalsa, Wahe Guruji Ki Fateh Fateh. We are expressions of the greatest of the greatest. The sacred mystery that eliminates the darkness from our minds and turns us toward the light of love. We are blessed on this glorious journey. Waheguru Ji Kal Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh Fateh, Waheguru Ji Kal Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh Fateh, Waheguru Ji Kal Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh Fateh, Waheguru Ji Kal Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh Fateh. I live to tell, it is well with my soul. I have confidence in who I am. We live to tell our stories together. I have confidence in who we are. Waheguru Ji Kal Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh Fateh, Waheguru Ji Kal Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh Fateh, Waheguru Ji Kal Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh Fateh, Waheguru Ji Kal Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh Fateh. The light in you sees the light in me. We shine together in glory. Yeah. Waheguru Ji Kal Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh Fateh, Waheguru Ji Kal Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh Fateh, Waheguru Ji Kal Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh Fateh, Waheguru Ji Kal Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh Fateh. I see the light in you. I see the light in you. Well, let's move on to Cameron and Ellie Kennedy, the Kennedy Family Band. The amazing Kennedy Family Band. We love you so much. And let's dive in. Let's see what's going on.
Hi there.
Hi,
Ellie
Cam.
just is working a little bit on the studio here.
Okie dokie.
She gets hot and cold. Well, it's nice to see everyone tonight. And here's Ellie again.
Ellie!
Oh my goodness. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Hang on,
we
I
can
have
hear
to
you.
turn my. Which way do my headphones go? Oh, there I am. Sorry, everyone. God, that song just got me
Oh!
in energy.
I don't know, it
Oh,
gets
I
me
love
worked
that.
up. Gets me worked up too. I'm like,
The
woo!
chant. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, how are
anyway.
you guys?
So hi, it's so
Hi.
good to see you again.
It's good to
And Glenn, of course, and
Yes.
everybody in the room.
Yes.
So,
Since-
oh
since-
yeah, Sina too.
Yeah.
And I just grabbed a green tea and I wanted to let Adam know that I grabbed my Wicked glass. And when it gets hot, when you put hot water in it, the little witch alphabet comes up here and then it says the untold story of the witches of Oz at the bottom. But when it's cold, it doesn't show that. So it's like a heat sensor.
Very cool. Very, very fun.
But so we have some kind of interesting news, and then we have 3 songs.
Wonderful.
So we want to get right to it. But at the end of April, we're doing a fundraiser for UNICEF Afghanistan child refugees.
Ukrainian.
Sure. Sorry, I forgot which benefit we're doing. The Ukrainian children. Sorry, I apologize. And Cam is getting this new technology that requires you to bring your phone and headphones. So it's a wireless send. And so in the room, you're not going to hear drums and guitars and all that. You're just going to hear clicking of electronic drum kit. And then you put your headphones on and you get this huge soundscape.
Wow.
Yeah, and we've already had a really good response from some, ace musicians to come and hold it with us, and it's going to be in a music store. One thing that we love to do spiritual music, and, when you're in a big crowded pub, nobody can hear what the music is. You usually can't even hear your friend if you went there to talk,
Right.
And especially with spiritual music, you sometimes want to hear the words.
Of course.
Especially if we're studying A Course in Miracles or doing something like that. But so also he's trying to preserve his hearing because he was a drummer for many years and he's played loud for a long time.
Yeah.
we ran a 10-piece band with a horn section and everything called the Mojo Band.
Yes.
So yeah, where our ears are shot. But so it's a more intimate thing and it's cutting edge technology. So
Wow.
we're kind of the first ones it's called silent disco or silent concert.
The first one is in the world to ever do it.
No, that's not
No.
No, the person has sold 60 of these.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
this something that we can?
Oh yeah,
is it a live
we'll
stream?
stream it live on. We'll probably do Facebook Live if not Zoom.
Cool.
Facebook Live tends to have better sound, so we're gonna run a mix straight from directly from the board, so it'll be super clean.
Cool.
So
And
hopefully,
when is
So
this happening again?
It's April 30th, a Saturday from 1 to 3 in the afternoon.
Okay, cool.
And
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
us and the Krause Family Band and
some
the
Madison
International-
All Stars, the
Yeah.
International Peace
International-
Orchestra.
Oh
That's
wow.
us. That's us
What's
when the
going
band
on?
joined us, International Peace Orchestra. Okay, so tonight
Yeah.
we'll be first doing something more on a social note, and it's called, what's this song called?
Peace Collage.
Peace Collage.
Hmm.
You wanna?
You'll
we just go
recognize
into
it. It's like a 50s beat, kind of, and we steal a little line from the Beatles. But who's name dropping? I don't know. Okay, let me know if you can hear the beat now.
Yes.
Hey.
Good. Let me know when. fight day and night. Anger, don't put water on the fire. Call the dove, ride waves of love as we aspire higher, ever higher. All we are saying, give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance.
Okay.
Car broke down. Car broke down. Hard luck town. Listen up. Santa fills your blue suede shoes with coal. It's all good. Knock on wood. Dancing through the dark night of the soul. All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance.
Last time.
All we are saying, give peace a chance. Fun.
That was totally fun. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it.
We have a friend in the band called Durango McMurphy, and he's an ancient hippie. He hung out with Ginsberg and stuff, and he is a kindred spirit. He wrote the lyrics to that song, I think. I don't remember.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Next song by you.
Next song. What? Oh, we're rolling right through. We're
All right,
rolling.
the next song.
Which one is the next song?
I Can See Your Inner Light.
The Inner Light? Okay.
So Cam wrote this song.
This song is another groover from the catalog. The extensive catalog was written by my daughter and I. We were in a song competition.
Oh.
And she is the apple of my eye. And she might even be listening.
And she is listening. I
What?
think she's-
Oh, well, what's her name?
Her name's Emily. Emily
Emily.
Rose Kennedy.
Emily, but yeah.
Hi, Emily.
Okay, we're just gonna go.
And her partner Kai.
Oh, hi, guy.
This one's in a minor key, but it's in the same, it's in A as well.
Don't you want to pick up the words? That's what I'm saying.
She said she wants the words.
You know how my mind is.
Oh my
Got a
God.
little brain thing happening
Got a
this
brain
week.
thing happening? Yeah.
Blame it on the weather, I guess.
We got a brain thing happening.
Okay, so there's a lot of lessons, over 20 lessons in A Course in Miracles saying I'm not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. And I'm sure Reverend Yolanda, Adam, all of us know as performers that we step into a role, just like stepping into our role of our ego that we can step out of, or release rather, just like we put on hats, different hats all the time in different roles. But the main thing is we are extending ourselves, right? So whatever it is our character is trying to get across, we know how to extend ourselves. You guys are from New York, of course, but this song's more about the idea of looking through your third eye, or a singular eye, instead of looking in duality, and seeing beyond the body, which is your inner light. So this song's called I Can See Your Inner Light.
That was like a rap or something. What are we doing? Okay. We disguise ourselves with the facade. Think we're looking good. We're wearing Gucci and Prada. See through it all. I see your inner light.
Your product made by God, all skin and bones. Your body's very taken care of, very toned. But I see through it all. I see your inner light. Because I got X-ray eyes. I'm in on the disguise. We all embody and can agree there's a lot
solo?
No.
It's always the solo to me. Especially when I run the mic. Okay. What are we doing? There's a 2-year-old inside of you, innocent of the world. She's always saying, if you want your baby curls, I see through it all. I see your inner light.
Remember, we are all the same, even though we're very not. And we're all wishing that we were super hot. But I see through it all. I see your inner light. Because I got X-ray eyes. I'm in on the disguise. We all embody and can agree there's a lot more to you and me.
At times I'm a professional guy.
Sometimes I'm a hipster in tights. My disguise will leave me high and dry if I forget my inner life.
Well, at times I'm a professional guy.
Lost in the world.
Lost in the world.
Sometimes I'm a lonely girl. My disguise will leave me old and bored if I don't get my inner core.
I think this is the solo. Now. Think of what your mother sees looking at you.
She don't care what you think or what you do. She sees through it all. She sees your inner light. Because I got X-ray eyes. I'm in on the disguise. We all embody and can agree there's a lot more
to you and me.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to you and me.
For sure, for sure. Wow, that's what we're all sharing tonight. Sharing our inner light, like why Guruji was about that. Like, that's so interesting. Peace instead of pain. You know, like we're all vibing in the same. Adam has some songs too that are fitting into this. This is awesome. Wow.
Good, good. I'm glad you like the vibe. Cam has a machine that he can do all the backups on, you know, since the pandemic's happened and we haven't been able to rehearse with a band. So he puts in the cajon that kind of sounds like a snare drum, and the bass he just plays on his guitar, and that sometimes he puts keyboard into, or I do, or flute, something like that. But so, do we have time for one more? It's just a kind of happy number.
Of course you do.
Half an hour.
Please. Give us a happy number, please.
There we go.
Okay. This is a song my friend wrote when he was 16, and it's gone with me everywhere in the world
In every band.
since I was 19. And it's called Love is Like Dancing. And, you know, what a great... It really is, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, here we go.
It's a tad slower than we usually do. look at her go, look at her go.
What?
She's on fire. Up in the light. Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Well, I saw you glide across the room with your studied hesitation, yeah. You got no relation? You flashed your boardroom eyes. You got your reservations.
Really, this week it was me who could not
I
rehearse.
fleshed out the
He
time.
rehearsed all week.
You're so cool, been twice removed.
And there ain't no relation. I gotcha.
Thanks.
It's so slow, that's why.
Between lines you're looking for and what you're gonna find.
Come on.
So if you ain't got any time for me, don't take the time to tell me. Cause I'm hanging on my brand new angle. Tell me now, just tell me now. What? Love is like dancing. Love is like dancing. Love is like dancing. Come on, feel like dancing now. Come on, dance a while.
Make that louder.
Well, I got time for you, but I'm running out of time now.
But I'm running out of time now.
Lost my patience for machinations of mind.
Well, I got time for you, but I'm running out of time now.
Got no reasons why, and there's nothing left to find now. So let's strike the set
And just go home.
So if you ain't got any time for me, don't take the time to tell me. Cause I'm hanging on my brand new angle. Tell me now, just tell me now. Love is like dancing. Love is like dancing. Love is like dancing. You can sing.
All right.
Come on, feel like dancing now. Come on, dance a while. Should we end it there? Because we gotta finish in now half an hour or not? She's nodding like that's the end. She doesn't know. Does she know? She doesn't
sang
know.
all the bits.
We sang all the bits. So
I'll
thank
make
you.
it together.
And then I started it again, so. Connie, Ellen, what? Sunday night a party, baby.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, y'all are awesome. Y'all are cracking me up. This is awesome.
Weird night like
Okay.
that.
All right, just for those who don't know, how do we find you? I know we can find you on Facebook, but what's the best way?
Let's see. You can search for the International Peace Orchestra or the Kennedy Family Band,
Kennedy
and
Family Band, right? Okay.
that'll
On
open up a
Spotify,
bunch of
Bandcamp.
Cam Kennedy on Spotify.
Okay.
Shoot me an email at camkennedy@gmail without the Y, so it's just Cameron Kenned, and I will.
At
If
Gmail.
If I'm not mistaken, there's a Facebook page, Kennedy Family Band. Is that correct?
And International Peace Orchestra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We
cool.
do a lot of stuff.
I know. I know
Right?
you really
do too. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
also
I
want to
had,
let everyone know that we love collaborating. We love anyone's ideas. We love songwriting with people. And we love, of course, the miracles, of course. So, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, great. Oh, sign up put.
Oh, thank
Cameron-
you. Thank
to
you.
the
Yeah, that's one of the
announcement.
websites. Yep. And that will actually get you on the mailing list, which tells you all the
Yeah.
stuff we're doing. So, and we've got some plans for Reverend Yolanda and possibly
Ooh,
Glenn in the future, member.
Yeah, we might have a
no.
Parliament
We might
of A
have a
Course in Miracles
big
online Parliament.
global teachers event planned.
Ah,
And
So
Regina's
that's
here
excited.
too, so Regina needs to know.
All right, but we'll shut up. Sorry, we'll let
So-
you
no,
go.
it's so good. We so love you, and thank you for coming and
The
sharing.
next time that we're back, we'll do all Course in Miracles songs.
Absolutely, no,
I mean,
no
we've got
problem.
ballot, whatever, but yeah.
Well, we love your joy, joy,
Thank
joy,
you.
joy.
Thank
Thank you, my loves. Thank you so much for sharing. Yay! All right. Wow, that was so much fun. So now I can't wait to introduce you to my dear Adam. He, of course, has been. You've seen him in The Marvelous Miss Maisel and on other TV and film, Lifetime movie. Normal, was it Normal Heart? I think it's Normal Heart. I'm sorry. You'll tell me. And also, what I didn't tell y'all before was that Adam has been working with the National Yiddish Theater and speaks and sings and acts in Yiddish. And it's just absolutely marvelous. He has so many gifts and talents and offerings. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam B. Shapiro.
Thank you so much, my love. Hello, everyone. You were right about the movie, Normal Heart, but it was HBO, not Lifetime.
Oh, HBO. I thought it was Lifetime. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to think what Lifetime would have done.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Sanitized for our protection. No thank you.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure. I forgot. But yeah, that was an incredible opportunity for you. Like the Normal Heart is such a big,
was.
such an important piece in,
Yeah,
in our
I was.
history.
I remember asking my manager, "How on earth did you get me an audition for this?" Everybody was trying to get in, and
Yeah.
the character was just so on the nose for me. I was like, "Well, there you go.
Right. It was.
I'll take it."
Yeah.
But it was an honor. It was an honor to be part of that movie.
Yeah, that was really cool. You were so amazing in it. And
Thank you so much.
I just, since this is your first time with us, give us a little give us a little history, like and how, I'm so interested in your work with the Yiddish theater and all of that kind of stuff, of course, on top of everything else you do. But how does your spirituality fold into what you do as an actor and a musician and everything like that? Tell us a little bit about where you're from and how that all comes together.
Absolutely. I have my spirituality has what I like to call two chapters. Two chapters of the same book. So I grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana. I don't know if we have any Midwesterners here, but if we do, hi. And I grew up in a family that's Jewish on both sides. Reformed Jews, Ashkenazic, Germany, Russia, Austria. So I was raised going to temple. And a big part of my identity has always been and is still very Jewish. I was bar mitzvahed, I was confirmed, never gave it a ton of thought because it was what my family did. So it's what I did. And it wasn't until I went to college at Ball State University in Muncie, Indiana, which is a very small town in which I was one of maybe a dozen Jews on campus.
Wow.
And suddenly found myself in a giant minority. And for a while it made me sort of disregard it altogether. And then I started thinking about it as I was preparing to move to New York City. And I said, is this still something that I need? And so I went back and I started going, maybe for the first time in my life, going through all the teachings that I had learned in Sunday school, in Hebrew school. And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, yes, I agree with that. Even when I just came down to the Ten Commandments, I went down, I'm like, yes, 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 difficult, but yes. The difficult one for me is the coveting one. That's hard. That's hard.
I hear you.
It's human nature, but it's a good commandment. And more than anything, it was this idea of connection to generations past, to my family, because some of my fondest memories as a kid and growing up centered around Jewish holidays and food. I mean, let's face it, it's all about food. You're up your nose at a bowl of matzo ball soup, I'm not sure I want to talk to you. But I realized that more than just this sense of a spirit in the sky guiding us, it provided me with this wonderful set of guidelines, like, follow these and you'll be a good person and you'll live a fuller life. And so that's kind of where I was when I arrived in New York, just shy of 18 years ago.
Yeah.
Which I think, if you'll allow me, I think that's a good place to punctuate this with a song.
Yes, exactly. Yes, absolutely. Go for it.
Now, I will disclose to everyone, I am unfortunately getting over a cold. So I'm going to sing you one song live tonight, but then we have some very exciting videos of two others. But this is my live one. It is from my EP, which we'll talk about a little bit later, written by a very dear mutual friend of Yolanda's, Glenn's, and mine, Freddie Freeman.
Who has been on this program, actually.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Fabulous singer-songwriter. This was the first song of his that I heard, and he graciously allowed me to cover it, and it's called Echo. I live in a city filled with millions of people, but I still feel all alone. The air is filled with noises of technology and progress, with everybody looking down at their phone. Wanna hear a voice that rises above them, telling me I'm not the only one who wants to hear a sentiment that sounds familiar. I'm listening for sounds of life in the emptiness, waiting for echo. Got my ear to the ground, listening for a sound that's gonna save me. Got my heart as guide, my eyes are open wide this time. I'm listening for sounds of life out there, out there, out there. I want to look around, see my reflection on the world beyond me. I want to look into the eyes of another and see something I recognize. I want to hear my voice coming back to me, yeah. I'm listening for sounds of life in the emptiness, waiting for echo. Got my ear to the ground, listening for a sound that's gonna save me. Got my heart as guide, my eyes are open wide this time. I'm listening for sounds of life out there, out there, out there. A feeling that tells me I've been here before. Or a house where an old friend comes greet me at the door. Or just to know that I have a place in the universe. I'm listening for sounds of life in the emptiness, waiting for an echo. Got my ear to the ground, listening for a sound that's gonna save me. Got my heart as guide, my eyes are open wide this time. I'm listening for sounds of life out there. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm listening for sounds of life in the emptiness, waiting for an echo, waiting for an echo. Listening for a sound that's gonna save me. Got my heart as guide, my eyes are open wide this time. I'm listening for sounds of life out there. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. Thank you.
That's my Adam. Whee!
Thank you, my love.
Oh, I love you, sweetie.
Grab my water real quick. One second.
Okay.
Well, hi.
That was lovely. Lovely.
Thank you so much.
Well, it's just been such a joy knowing you all these years here in New York, and what a privilege and joy for us to have you sing when we were doing live Church with 2 Drink Minimum in the clubs and stuff. And actually, I've shared videos of you singing with us at Church with 2 Drink Minimum here on Awakening Together. And one thing that I'm so proud of with you is that you got to play Tevi in Fiddler on the Roof in Yiddish at the Yiddish National Theater. Could you tell us a little bit
Absolutely,
about that?
yeah. So I started, when I first moved to the city, I was auditioning for shows and I was doing various things, but I couldn't really get my foot in the door anywhere. And then in 2008, on an absolute whim, I auditioned for the National Yiddish Theater for the first time. I spoke zero Yiddish. Nobody in my family speaks Yiddish. I was not exposed to it, save for the occasional oi growing up, or a couple of dirty words that my dad would use that I won't repeat in polite company. But it was interesting because, as I was saying, I was talking about, this idea of my Jewish identity just sort of made me go, well, it's in there somewhere. Give it a shot. Mm-hmm. And I auditioned for them, and in late 2008, I did my first show with them as a lead in the show Gimple the Fool, Gimple Tam. And show was completely in Yiddish, and I worked my tuchus off, if you will. There's the Yiddish word. And I did it. And I discovered not only did I have an ear for this language, but I loved it. Mm. I loved Yiddish. I loved performing in Yiddish. I loved singing in Yiddish. And even though nobody in my, immediate 2 generations, 3 generations of family spoke it, I know that there are generations prior to them who did.
Yeah.
Because that was the predominant Jewish language.
Right.
For those who were living in Russia and Eastern Europe. Mm-hmm. So by 2018, I had done 4 shows in Yiddish. Who knew?
I know, right?
And then they announced that they were doing Fiddler on the Roof. Now, I had been trying to get into any production of Fiddler on the Roof anywhere ever for my entire career, had never gotten cast. And then I find out they're doing it in Yiddish, and I was like, oh, come on. Come on! Mm. So, and then they announced it was being directed by theater legend, Oscar and Tony winner Joel Grey.
I know. What a privilege. What an awesome thing.
And then I was like, oh, good, because I needed to want this more. And then blessedly, I got cast as the rabbi, or der Rov in
Yeah.
Yiddish, and cast as the understudy for Tevye and Laser Wolf. And originally, the run was only supposed to be 2 months. And I said, okay, in a 2-month run, I'm never going on. There's no way that I will go on as either of my 2 understudy roles. But I like to call us the Hanukkah miracle of musical theater, because we thought we had enough show for 2 months, and it lasted 18.
Yes. Yes. It was
And
amazing.
it was I couldn't believe it. I
I
couldn't
know.
believe that in this language that so few people speak anymore. And granted, Fiddler is a very well-known show, and you know, most people who came to see it knew what was going on without understanding any of it. But there was really something about doing it in the language that these people would have spoken that touched people on a very visceral level. And it touched me on a very visceral level. And it was just incredible to be able to have so many people come and see it. And you know, we got to record a cast album.
Yeah.
And we won some awards. It was really, it was such a Ness von Gott, as we would say in Yiddish, a miracle from God.
Yeah.
Um,
And don't
It was-
forget to tell them that the chance came for you to play Tevi, because
And
I was in the audience and I saw you.
you were. I about a month into our first extension, I got my first Tevye date, and I've never been so scared in my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
to do this role that is the, you know, Olympic championship of male musical theater roles in any language.
Right.
To do it in a language that I'm still not fully fluent in, on a day off from the guy who actually does it and did it, Steven Skybell, who did it so brilliantly. But it was it was so wonderful to
It
get to
was.
do that, and to have, you know, people I love get to come and see me. My
Yep.
parents got to come and see me do it. You know, they saw me play Tevye in high school, so like
Aw.
this was very special for them. It was really great. And one thing that Fiddler really reinforced for me is the idea that Yiddish is such a wonderfully expressive language that lends itself so. I don't know if you're aware, but Yiddish theater used to be a gigantic industry in the United States, because when the Jews came over from mostly Eastern Europe and Russia, and settled on the Lower East Side, one of the things they brought with them was theater.
Yes.
And there were dozens upon dozens of Yiddish theater companies and Yiddish theater touring companies and music and movies. And then as the generations went on, particularly after the Holocaust,
Yeah.
parents were discouraging their kids from learning Yiddish because they said that's the language of the oppressed. That's the old. We're gonna embrace the new now. We're in America. We're gonna speak English, or we're in Israel. We're gonna speak modern Hebrew, and we're going to let Yiddish fall by the wayside. Which I get it, but I wish they had thought a little bit more about it. But now what we're seeing is a generation of younger Jews who are seeking to reconnect with that part of their history. And I think Yiddish is on what's the language app?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh, come on, I've got it on my phone. Someone put it in the chat. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know it.
The app where you learn languages. Not Rosetta Stone. Oh, Gosh, I feel stupid.
Translate.
Well, anyway, Yiddish is there.
Yeah,
Yiddish
yeah, yeah.
is...
Babel.
It's all the ones except the one...
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's all good.
Oh, I'm gonna feel so dumb. This is gonna bug me. But anyway, it's Yiddish is there now,
Wow.
and I think Yiddish Fiddler did a lot
Yeah.
for that. And again, it just fed my love of Yiddish, and particularly for taking these songs that I know in English
Yeah.
and singing them in Yiddish.
Aw.
So I think that's a good segue.
Yes, I was just gonna say because we're coming up on the hour, so I really do want them to hear your version of From a Distance.
Absolutely,
in Yiddish.
absolutely.
All right,
This is
so
a video that I made right at the beginning of the pandemic last year.
beautiful. So Sina, if you could play that, that would be great. Thank you.
Von der Weitens ist grün und bläu die Welt und die Berge weg schneeweiß. Von der Weitens zerfließt der Teich von Feld und der Adler flieht mit Fleiß. Von der Weitens klingt Harmonie und sie hilft Gott durch ein Land. Sie ist doch Hoffnungskohl, sie ist doch Schollenskohl, sie ist das Kohl von jedem Mann. Von der Weitens haben alle genug und keine ist in Not. Und mit keinen Worten, es mag für euch und keine darf abtreut. Von der Weitens nur ein Kapelle, wir marschieren zum selben Volk. Es klappt der Hoffnung tat, es klappt der Schollen tat, es klappt das Herz von jeder Freude. Der Beule guckt auf uns, der Beule guckt auf uns, der Beule guckt auf uns von der Weitens. Von der Weitens sehst du euch, mein Freund, a kam es geht a Krieg. Von der Weitens frag ich, war was bist mein Feind, wo sie sunken und wo sie sind. Von der Weitens klingt Harmonie durch den weltischen Gesinn. Sie ruft Hoffnung at Sinn, sie ruft Liebe at Sinn, in dem Hart von jedem Kind. Mein Chor mit Hoffnung bencht, dein Chor mit Liebe bencht. Das ist die Brache von jedem Mensch. Der Boy guckt auf uns von der Weitens. Der Boy guckt auf uns. Der Boy guckt auf uns. Der Boy guckt auf uns. Von der Weitens.
Oh,
Oh, it's so
Adam.
good to hear you. Oh, my heart is singing. Oh my God.
so
Thank you so
beautiful.
much for sharing your talents with us. Thank you. Oh, I feel like I've known you forever and you're just so moving. So moving. Thank you so
I'll have
much.
to collaborate with you sometime.
Thank you for we've got things that we always love people to jump in and share. So yeah, it's just so much fun tonight. So much fun and so good to hear about your career. Congratulations, by the way, on that. And thanks everyone for meeting us tonight.
Oh, thank you, Adam. It's just so great to have you. We'll have you back. And Cameron and Ellie, thank you so much for being here. We love you so much, and we'll have you back too. So we're gonna do a little change in format from now on. We're only gonna have me and one guest, so that we can really go in depth with people. And as you can see, we have so much to share and talk about. So, Adam, thank you so much for being here. And I'm sorry we didn't get to do your last song, but
That's okay.
we'll
do it next time.
We will definitely have you back for sure. So, AdamShapiro.com, AdamBShapiro.com.
Adam B. Shapiro. I'll put it right here.
Okay. Uh-huh.
If
And
I can
before-
find it. By the way, it's Duolingo. That's the one I couldn't think of.
Duly, okay. Now, before we go, I know it's 9 o'clock, just very, very quickly, there's a very important person to all of us, someone that is dear to all of us, whose birthday it was yesterday, and we just have to sing. So it was Sina's birthday yesterday, y'all. So let's sing to Sina.
Should we say?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sina. We love you so much. We couldn't do this without you. Happy birthday to you. Okay, everybody. Thanks for joining us. This is Sounds of Awakening, and we'll see you next time.